Yeah, I've got out of quite a few walking away, you know, and I broke over 60 bones in my body. I'm D-Loy, and I've had a shitload of fucking injuries, so we're gonna get into a couple of them right now. Fuck. Well, first, I broke my wrist combined 28 times. I broke every single one of my fingers, broke both my elbows, both my ankles multiple times, my feet, fractured my skull, and I broke my hip. And I got knee surgery on my MCL, so that's my breakdown right there. One of the first worst ones that comes to mind is my left wrist, filming for the Skate movie. I was doing a nose blunt on this super, super rough ditch, and I made the trick, and then I was like, fuck, I wanna go a little bit higher on the bank. And a cop showed up and was like, yo, so you guys never get hurt doing this shit? I was like, I'm doing this, fuck this dude. Went for the nose blunt again, and came in, got wheel bite right at the bottom, and my wrist just popped completely out of place, super deformed.
Broke his wrist.
Dude, we need to get to a hospital.
That was like the first one that really started off all my wrist injuries. And from there on out, it was like this wrist right here would just seriously it would snap, like I could just put it down on the ground and it would just pop out of place, just fucked. We continued filming for Skate movie, and I had already had a cast on my left hand. And I was trying this ledge line, which I'm not a ledge skater. I should probably stay off of those things. I was doing the Smith grind to crooked grind on a flat ledge, and I did a sketchy tray flip at the end. So I was like, fuck this, I wanna do it again. And like did one of those ones where you try to get into the switch crook and boom, shoot out the board, landed on my right wrist, broke my right wrist. There was maybe a year and a half, 2 years where there wasn't a month that I did not have 2 casts on my wrist at all times, which is fucked up. And then we could talk about another one where I was at Tampa Am, and this is a funny story actually. Ryan Reyes, for some reason, wished upon me that I broke my wrist when I went to Tampa. Yeah, fuck you, Ryan. I love you, but fuck you for this one. Right before I'm about to skate the finals, literally 30 seconds before this contest is about to start, I do a nose grind on the bank to wall, and I come in, slip out, put my wrist down, my left one, the same one I did in New Mexico, same thing, boom, out. Another time, Coastal Carnage, same exact shit, right before finals. Catch a wheel bite, wrist, done, boom. Can't get a break. So that's why I was rocking 2 wrist guards at once for like literally 7 years. So that's my wrist injuries. We'll get into some other shit right now. We were filming for a bang-in, I believe, and I had finished the bang-in, but I had like this one trick in mind that like I've always looked at. It was at the old Berrics, and I was like, fuck it, this is the time. I wanted to fly from the hip to the wall, backside wall ride. It seemed like it was working, and I just came off the wall once and landed on my ankle a little weird, and just boom, done. Right when I landed, I knew automatically that I fucked my ankle up really bad. I ended up getting 8 screws and a plate in my ankle from that one. So I was like a 4-month-long recovery, 5. Oh, let's talk about when I tried to do a Wally board slide on a dumpster door. I was feeling good that day, you know, I was very confident. Go for the Wally, stick on the Wally, leg gets caught. I just got bodied straight to my side, like. It looks like a really gnarly fall. Somehow I got up and walked away from that one. Hang on, let me make a call, let's see.
What's up?
So I'm doing this interview right now. Was there any good slams that we got filming for this new video?
Nothing really ever took you out.
That's a good thing. I think I might go into fracturing my skull next.
I mean, that's something to talk about.
All right, sounds good. Let's get into me fracturing my skull and why I wore a helmet for a year or 2. I think I was 11. It was the night before Christmas. We were in Irvine at my grandmother's house, and I was with my dad and my whole family. We came out of the pool, and there's like this little ledge with a gap to street. It was probably 2.5, 3 feet long. And I was like, Dad, check this shit out. Went for an ollie and slipped out on the leaves, clocked my head on the curb, boom, bang. My head comes up, bangs the asphalt, like double bang. I don't remember anything after that. I woke up in intensive care, ICU. I had a fractured skull, blood to my brain. I was in a coma for like a week. If I would have waited longer, I would have died. So that's the reason why I wore a helmet for a while, because my mom wouldn't let me go out and skate unless I wore a helmet. If you watch the Groms video, it's an old video with me and Figgy and Chris Gregson. In that video, I lip slide El Toro, but I have a helmet on. And funny story is, my whole family was at the lip slide down El Toro too. My mom, my brothers, my dad filmed it. Me and Figgy both left our boards in my mom's car at church, so she had to drive from church to meet us at El Toro to watch her son lip slide down a 20 stair. So other than those slams right there, I broke over 60 bones in my body. And what makes you keep going is like, when you get fucked up, you want to go back and do it. You want to conquer that shit. Like, that's just what we signed up for. That's what we live for. You know, you don't live for getting hurt, but it's a part of our game.